it's a great feeling.
Keep talking, Kill. We're having a technical difficulty. Would you like to?
Who do we want to queue up?
Joe's going to pick Maris Boscan. We're going to try to call you Maris. Okay. Any questions actually on this chat board while we're stalling here? Let's go flip overs. Marina Senior, that's not really a question. It says, I can't see anything as my fucking useless
still
man.
riding your CBR 600?
If anybody from Apple is watching, we cannot be responsible.
Are you still riding your CBR 600?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I am. It's been raining here, and it's wintertime kind of in LA, so I haven't ridden in a couple months, but yes. I have a 1,000 for the street and a 600 for the track, and Jose and I love to ride together, and we love to go to the track together. So, yeah, we're still riding.
All right, we're trying to find somebody that's got a video. Oh, Maurice, we got one calling us here. That was Maurice Boscan is calling. I woke Marissa up, I think, this morning. And is that Maurice?
Hold on. Might have
I think
something
she's
here.
coming here. Do we have a picture of Marissa?
It's a little dark in there. Can you turn your light on?
Turn the light.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at you, Maris. You got all dolled up here to come to the big rock show. Maris Boscan from Venezuela, I believe.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay, you're on live now. You can't go quiet on us. You're part of the show here, Maris.
Hey, how are you, Mike?
Good.
Sorry, Kilmore. I'm a
that's
little
Kill.
nervous.
That's Kill. Do you
That's
have a
okay.
question for Chris?
Yeah. When you gonna come to you?
Oh, I lost the last part of that.
Repeat the question, please.
Okay. When you gonna come to Venezuela? Are we waiting for you?
Well, I think it won't be too long. I think, we're trying to follow the sun these next couple years. So, in the wintertime, when it's up here, it's wintertime, it's usually, a little warmer down there. So maybe in the early months of next year. Would that be fair to say?
I think that would be fair to say. I think timing-wise, these things are always subject to some change without notice. But if all goes well, I think that we would be back in Venezuela and perhaps the rest of South America either late this year, but more likely, I think, in the first quarter of next year. Did you go to the first show? Did you see the band when they played down there last, Maris?
Yes, I went to the concert in 2008, and I enjoyed this a lot because this was the most amazing day in my life.
Thank you.
Well, why don't you tell us about it, Maris?
What was your day like that day?
This was amazing because I don't live in Caracas, and I have to take a trip around 12 hours in a bus.
Wow.
And a long wait. This was amazing. And when the concerts turned off, I came to my city and I stayed awake like 24 hours.
That's called adrenaline.
It used to be called something else in my
this
day.
was so amazing.
Yeah. Well, I think the last time we were down there, I came down there a day earlier, and I DJ'd a small little club down there that was pretty fun, actually. I met one of the DJs in Venezuela. His name was Mike Serta. And,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and, we had a great time down there.
All right, well, can we count on seeing you at the next show in Caracas?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll send a car for you and make that 12-hour haul a little bit easier, huh?
Yeah, we have to invite a lot of people to the concert, Ren.
Who should we invite? I'd say we invite two guys. Jonathan Vegas, of course.
Jonathan Vegas.
See?
Jonathan Vegas. And I don't know,
El Presidente Hugo Chavez, right? He could use a good night out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't touch that one.
Yeah.
This is very funny, right?
I bet you Mr. Chavez rocks, and I'll tell you what, I bet he'd like Incubus. That's what I think. So, but we'll find out when we're down there. All right, Maris, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, I love you, Chris.
Yeah, love you too. Thank you so much.
Apologize for waking you up this morning. Bye-bye.
Oh, don't worry. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so let's see. Where are we? Back to camera one. There we are, back again. Okay,
back.
Chris, should we take another one from, this one is off the chat board, I believe, from Jennifer McKevitt, who I think is either from Scotland or England.
Kilmore is Scottish.
Kilmore Scottish? You know, that's interesting because there's a lot of Rennies in Scotland.
Yeah.
I think that's where it may account for a lot of things in my life. Anyway, Jennifer asked if you could collaborate, Chris, perform with a person or another band, who would it be and why? And what one Incubus song would you choose to be remembered by? That's a good question.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, if you're speaking me and the song to be remembered by, I would have to say Battlestar Scholastica. I mean, that's that. I had a heavy influence on that one, so that was a great song to make. If I had to play with anyone else in a band, I would put together a DJ crew and play with a bunch of DJs. And first on that list would probably be DJ Qbert. I don't know if any of you guys know who he is, but he's, in my mind, probably the greatest DJ in the world. So it'd be fun to make a band, with him and have him pick a few DJs and I'd pick a few DJs and maybe we get like somewhere 6 to 8 DJs and do a little set together. That'd be pretty sweet.
Awesome. Okay, we also have another question. I just see it off the way. It says, I want to know if you guys are going to be coming to Monterrey, Mexico. Please.
That's a Ren question.
Okay, I'm going to say we're going to come to Mexico. Not exactly sure when just yet, but if all you folks keep showing up here at the Incubus World Headquarters, I'm sure you're going to find out sooner than most.
Yeah,
okay?
I've been doing this for a long time, and I don't really care where we go. I love to play music, and the more places we go and the more new places we go, I love. So I'm never the one saying, we're not going there, I'm not playing there. I'm like, let's go. How quick can we get there? So the world's a big place, so if we haven't been there yet, we're trying to get there.
Perfect. Thanks for that question. Okay, so now let's see. Let's take another one here. What are your favorite settings, Chris? This is a technical question for all the DJ chats. What are your favorite settings on your Moog Voyager to play around with?
Oh, geez. I make a lot of my own settings. I guess if you're on the Moog Voyager, any kind of fuzz bass synth sound is a good starting place. There's a lot of Moog on the record that's coming out, and there's a lot of sounds that I took presets and tweaked them and ran them through effects, and then saved the patches. So a lot of the patches that I play on the Voyager are just ones that I've created and say, oh, this is a great sound, I got to save this, and then fit it into the music somehow.
All right, great. Okay, so let's. We've got a couple other ones here. Let's see. What else we got? We talked about who you're going to perform with. No other bands involved. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's just go play Skype Roulette. Nicholas Castillo on the line. Nicholas, where are you from?
Hi, can you hear me?
We
Yeah,
can.
loud and clear.
Okay, excellent. I'm from Vienna, actually. I'm
Vienna,
a native
Austria.
Peruvian, but I'm calling from Vienna.
Excellent.
Nice.
So, Chris, I wanted to ask if you wouldn't be DJing or playing the keys and you had to switch an instrument with someone in the band, like play the bass or drums, guitar, or maybe even sing, what would you choose?
Well, it definitely wouldn't be singing because I do not have a singing voice. I was not blessed with a singing voice, so you definitely would not listen to me sing. I might have to say the bass. It's just something about the bass really moves me. And when we're writing music a lot, I'm trying to figure out what Ben's doing and where he's going, because Ben's not your typical bass player. He doesn't just hold the root down. He goes a little crazy and goes all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm trying to follow him. And obviously, Mikey. Mikey is the master of coming up with the craziest chords you can think of. So trying to find where his root is sometimes is a little difficult too. And I look at like playing the keys my job is kind of to blend back and forth in between the rest of the guys in the band, be it the vocals